What's up, what's up, everybody? Joseph here, Winter Singer. I want you to like this, comment, and share. This video, I'm going to talk about the LA mayor's race. Stealing. Turns out them getting 0 votes, and I guess they're calling a vote drop out of 24,000 or something. That was an NBC mistake. But how could it possibly like this mail-in voting is no good, even if it's on the up and up, which I don't think it is. Like, why keep doing it if it's going to create controversy? Makes no sense at all. Even if it's on the up and up, which I don't think it is. I think it's all bullshit. We've never allowed mail voting. And I kind of got it during COVID because it's you got locking motherfuckers down. You know, can't really tell people to go out and vote when you're when they're getting sick. I think there's an excuse. I think all that bullshit in 2020 or 2019, somebody didn't like Trump in there. You tell me who it is. I don't know. I think I do know, but whatever. It has nothing to do with the Democrats and Republicans. It's the globalists. The globalists don't like Trump because he's a nationalist. Internationalists, they used to call it back in the day. Old school Republicans. Taft, Henry Cabot Lodge. See, the Republican Party used to be rural and isolationist. It's still rural, not the whole party, but there's a lot of people live in small towns that believe in God that stick with the Republican Party come hell or high water. It's the same today. It's the same today. I don't think they should put money in these city races. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit what's the mayor of LA? LA's done what LA done. It is what it is. It's obviously a fucking shithole. Why do you think some Republicans about to at least get into the runoff? She's a couple percentage points ahead of that lady. She's not going to catch him. At least get into the runoff. She's a couple percentage points ahead of that lady. She's not going to catch him. I think they said 64% of the votes in. But she's not going to catch him. I think they said 64% of the votes in. But how could it possibly take a week to count votes? I don't give a fuck if it's mail-in or not. It either gets there or doesn't. It's like the IRS. As long as you get it stamped on the 15th, you're not late. I've sat outside one time with my mom, dropping off the tax return and getting it stamped to make sure that it wasn't late. All kinds of people in line. And then we don't even pass. Thomas Massey's a fucking asshole, bro. Look, whether you agree with that war or not, we're in it. Okay? And he's just like Ron Paul, same shit. My opinion of the Constitution, I'm going to vote it every single time, which is fine. They elected him to do that. But 7 times. But to actually have the balls to vote against not even a war, it's a skirmish. In the middle of negotiating peace settlement, someone says I'm harassing them and bullying them. At least that's what TikTok just told me. Whatever. That's why I like Twitter. It's just hard to get followers on Twitter. And their video thing isn't very good. You can't, well, you can share the clips, I guess. No difference. I get way more views on TikTok than anywhere else. I'm a no, a million voting. I actually got to read the paper today, Washington Times. Totally different slant than the Post I was reading recently. Odd, but understandable. Somebody out there does not like these MAGA candidates, these people Trump endorses. Because when they get in there, they do what he says. But how do we not pass? Do you have to show an ID to vote? I thought you already did. They keep claiming, I'm starting to believe it, they got illegal immigrants voting in these fucking elections. That's outrageous. If that's going on, it's outrageous. They're saying it for a reason. Again, get rid of the mail-in ballots, count the vote the same day. It's not that hard. And then people won't be wondering whether they're stealing elections, causing serious issues with people. Serious issues with people. Serious issues, serious controversy. Votes against everything that's against the Constitution. But he's not a constitutional scholar. His interpretation of what he thinks the founders wrote. Which again, it's fine. That's cool. That's what you're elected to do, and now you just got unelected. When you're a Republican, cool. That's what you're elected to do, and now you just got unelected. When you're a Republican, pretty much, at least in the Trump era, he'll primary your ass or find somebody to do it, and he may run in 2028. So Trump good, Massey bad, all this Israel shit's bullshit. Trump cussed the guy out. Israel telling him what to do. According to Rubio, they got themselves into a Bay of Pigs situation. Cuba was starting to mass arms, and they did that Bay of Pigs thing because they didn't want to get to where it was too late. Then the missile crisis came. They averted all that as far as the nuclear shit, but they had the promise to never invade Cuba. It was already too late. The shit was already in there, along with conventional weapons too. The only reason for the nukes is just in case the conventional war don't work. You can say, hey, I'm going to nuke you. No one's ever going to do it. Not in the modern world, not with the hydrogen bombs or whatever the shit is nowadays. I think the hydrogen bomb was 100 or 1,000 hydrogen bombs or whatever the shit is nowadays. I think the hydrogen bomb was 100 or 1,000 times more powerful than the first atom bomb. I read that. Something like that. That's it. See, it's probably about